Welcome, everybody. Welcome to The Truth Ain't in Us. I'm Tonya Wilder, your host, and the word is on the streets. Everybody wants to be an influencer. Everybody wants to be an influencer now. And nobody wants to actually work a 9 to 5. Nobody wants to go to college. That's because everybody wants to do social media. And they've been told that they can get rich posting. But let's talk about that. How many of y'all actually make money from social media? Or are you posting every day looking uh, for success uh, and you're still broke? Are you looking for success and you're still broke? That's the question for tonight, you know? But all I have to say about this is who actually lied to this generation? Because everybody that's an influencer, you see winning on the internet or pretending that like they're winning on the internet, they're not making thousands of dollars behind the scenes. They're not making millions of dollars behind the scenes. All the ring lights, the glitz and the glamour, some of them have no plan, no income on how they're going to be successful in doing this. And I'm just here to say, welcome to The Truth Ain't in Us. We're going to talk about that tonight. And we're here to say what everybody else is afraid to say. And I want to also tell you guys, if you're here for the first time, welcome to the show. We thank you for joining us. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Okay. Please, if you have some time right now, share this with a friend. Ask them to come on. And we're about to get the show starting. Started, I should say, starting. Okay. So, guys, drop what you're watching right now and pay attention. I'm about to bring one of my special guests and host back. And you know, he doesn't hold back. He says what he means what he says. Dondi, Don of all Don, welcome to the show.
What's going on? I'm glad to be back. That means I made it off the chopping block. I'm glad to be back.
Why are
Let's
you
go.
even hold on? Why are you on the chopping block?
I don't know. But
Why
guess what?
What?
Like, subscribe, notify, tell somebody, go next door, tell somebody about The Truth Ain't in Us. Hey, listen, man, get out here. Let's make it happen. Everybody have a great show. What's going on? Welcome back. Hey, thank you for having me back, though. Thank you. We're about to rock it out again.
I'm trying to make you permanent, but I don't know. You keep I don't
showing up.
But you got to do things behind the scene too.
Yeah. I'm gonna hire somebody.
And it's not a lot that you have to do. It's just a little.
They point me in the right direction.
Yeah, it's dealing with posting, making a 30-second clip. Everybody, and I'm glad this goes perfect for what the show is about tonight, because people don't realize that it takes a lot behind the scenes when you're doing social media, when you're an influencer, when you have a podcast. It's a lot of work that goes in behind the scene, especially if you're not getting paid for it. And I appreciate you for being here, because you and we're not making no money right now. One day we do plan on getting there.
I make money every day. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean from the show. I'm talking about.
Don't put that on me. Listen, I get it. Listen, but you gotta understand me. I'm before the internet. I'm really boots on the ground type guy. I'm really out here in real life. You know what I mean? I ain't on social media. I ain't sitting back Twitter on my fingers, being no chatty patty or lurking or even commenting. Man, I'm out here really in the trenches. I'm really making it happen. That's, you see what I'm saying? Now, I can try to get better at making it happen on the internet a little better. You know what I mean? But you got to understand, I'm before the internet. I was born in the 1900s. Straight up.
Not the 1900s.
That's when I was born. And I grew up in the 1900s.
Oh, my goodness. Well, it's something I know we got our hot topics coming up, but I wanted to bring this up at the beginning of the show. And I don't know if you know who she is, Stormy Wellington.
Now, tell me about her.
So she's a network marketing guru, and
Let me write that down.
yeah,
Stormy.
Wellington. But she just got what's the word I'm looking for? The FTC actually came down on her,
The FT,
right?
the Alphabet Boys. I just
Yes.
all I know. It's the alphabet.
Yes.
Okay.
The feds.
The alphabet. Yeah. Yeah.
And they were saying that my ear's itching, so excuse me guys, I'm sorry.
That means somebody
Um
talking about you. That means somebody listening to you.
that's
Ooh,
good.
that's a good sign.
Yeah, I hope, yeah, bring me some money, get me some
Good
money.
listening to you.
But so they were saying that she made promises to people to become millionaires, right? To get into the network marketing. And
A lot
that,
of these people are doing that, but go ahead.
but 70, the people that she brought in over the years, 76% of them made no money. And the ones who made money made very little money. And so I was watching her, and it's all been settled now. And she didn't have to pay any money, but I think she has stricter guidelines on what she can say and how she can say things to promote her business. But the one I was listening to her on an interview this morning, and she was saying how a lot of people, that she brought in didn't actually do the work. They wanted the gratification. They saw her lifestyle, the money, the cars, her in her luxury life, but yet they didn't put in the work. And that brings it back to what you and I do, because we come from a sales background, right? And a lot of people see us being successful and they be like, "Oh, I want to do what you do, or I want to make the type of money you make," but yet they don't put in the work. And all they see is what we have worked for over the years, because it didn't happen overnight, right? And they see what our hard work, blood, sweat, and tears have gotten us. But then when it comes to them putting in the work, they don't want to do the work. And I agree with Stormy when she say that, because you and I have experienced this firsthand. I even, I ran a team. Well, let me just say this, guys. Donnie and I both are successful in sales. We worked for the same security company. We won't call their names, but and I was one of the top producers on the team. He was one of the top producers on the team. And I went up into management and coaching people and changing people's lives financially. And I had this one particular young lady on my team who was struggling, beautiful young lady. And I hired Dondi on the side to actually like coach her some, because I think she wasn't grasping what I was what I was giving her. And I don't think she grasped what you gave her either. And maybe she grasped it, but she didn't want to put in the work. So let's just talk about that for a minute before we move into our hot topics about how people don't actually make an effort to be successful.
Exactly. You know, a lot of people want to be given. A lot of people want to work for somebody. You know, my big thing is I love freedom. 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 I don't want nobody to tell me when to come, when to go, when I go to lunch, when I'm getting off of work, when I got to be at work. If I'm 15 minutes late because of Atlanta traffic, I'm about to get fired. Oh no, man. Like, come on now. You know, if you got two people that die in the same week, you got to pick which funeral to go to because you can't take too much time off of work. You know, I believe job stands for just over broke. You see what I'm saying? They're
Mm.
just gonna give you enough money to come back. Now, work, I feel like you should want to work. Now you need to embrace work. Like I said, boots on the ground. I think that's the most important thing. You have to get up, and some days you ain't gonna be successful, but then the next day you got to get up and get back after it. Everybody wants something easy. You know, but I'm gonna be honest with you, AI is making a lot of things easy. So I would tell people to start learning AI. You know what I mean? Because It's made my life easy. I can just say something. They make me a flyer. They make me whatever I need to make. They do all type of stuff. I'm just like, it's crazy in this instance. Stuff that would have took 3 weeks for us to do. Stuff that we'd have hired somebody to do. You know, so a lot of the things, it's just about waking up, getting after it, working hard. You know, I always say this, you know, when Eve ate that apple, right?
Mm-hmm.
God came and he said, "Hey, Adam, what's going on, man? You gonna have to, I gave you everything. But
Yep.
guess what? You're gonna have to work for everything you get." Now, that's what he gave him. That was his punishment, to work for everything he gets. So as a man, now I don't know about the women's standpoint, but as a man, we gotta work hard. We gotta get after it. We can't expect for somebody to give us some money. We gotta go out there, eat what we kill what we eat. It's just what it is. So that's how I feel about work. So I'm very passionate about work because I get after it every day. I just need an opportunity. And so many other people just need an opportunity. And not saying that young lady, she didn't work hard, because she did want to get out there and do it. You know what I mean? I've made her go out there and show her boots on the ground. Hey, dog,
But she wasn't consistent after that. She was doing it because you was with her every the 2 days or however long I had her training with you. And as soon as that stopped, she stopped.
But a lot of people want the easy way out. Don't
And
take the
that's
easy,
my point.
but don't take the
People don't
easy.
want to work for it.
Don't take the easy way out. Everybody's over there in line. I don't want to go over there. A lot of people are like, ooh, everybody's, no, let me go over here. Let me see what they're looking at. Let me buy whatever they're, not what they're buying, but why are they buying what they're buying? And that's what I'm going to buy.
But
Like,
here's the thing, Dondi. Let's be realistic. Sales is not for everybody. Okay?
but sales happen every day.
It
It's
does. It
transaction every day.
does. But let me
That
finish
person.
my statement.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sales is not for everybody. And what I mean by that is if you're a lazy person, if you have no get up about yourself, no ambition, or you're not even a people's person, then it's not for you because it involves building relationships at the end of the day. And those people do need a 9 to 5 because they need structure. You and I know with sales, there's no you set your own schedule, you work your own at your own pace. We work off uncapped commissions. Some sales jobs do pay you a base salary. There's some salaries you can get 100,000. There's some salaries you can get 150,000 in sales. Okay, I know because I work it, and it just depends. And that's why I say sales is not for everybody. Because if you're lazy, you can't expect everybody to have the same hustle that you and I have.
But I get that. And Tonya, it should be for everybody. And let me tell you the reason why.
No.
Okay, let me just tell you why. Let's just say I work for you and you give me $20 an hour, right? Say like I wake up with the mindset of, hey, when I get to Tonya today, I'm gonna work so hard. I'm gonna do everything she tells me to do. I'm
That's
gonna make
you.
sure I have everything, right? No, I'm just saying this for anybody, right? I'm just saying my mindset. How much are you gonna pay me in that moment? How much are you gonna pay me? $20 an hour, right? That's all you're gonna
Yes.
give me, right? But in sales, there's no cap. Let's just like I wake up with that mindset now, and I say, oh, I wake up and I say, oh, when I go to work, I'm gonna work so hard for myself. I'm gonna do everything I need to do. I'm gonna talk to everybody. I'm gonna make everybody love my product. I'm gonna sell as much as I can.
But
Guess what?
how many
It's
people
it's it's
don't
it's it's not $20
last?
an hour. It's $1,000 an hour. It's five
So,
thousand dollars an
how
hour.
many people we saw come and go at the company we worked for? It was a revolving door. And that's because sales is not for everybody, Dondi.
I think,
Again, you're thinking like, and I don't want to call it say closed minded, but you're just thinking everybody should be like us. Everybody should have that mentality and want to make the money. And guess what? They do
but
want to make the
but they
money,
do want to make the money.
but they
So if
don't
we
want
can
to
show
work
you
for
how
the
to make the
money.
money,
They
come
don't
make
want
the
to work.
money.
They don't want to work for the money.
Terrible.
They don't want to do the work.
So that's why them people that's on the internet, Twitter finger talking about
And they're
this.
still not making no damn money. And we're gonna talk about that later because I I have I've done my research on that, and I'm gonna break all the numbers down on what these folks are not making on the internet. Okay?
I guess.
And I'm so glad. Listen, you want people to be successful. I want people to be successful, but they got to want it for themselves. And a lot of people, they're not going to like what I'm about to say.
Say it. The truth
But
ain't.
your asses are lazy. You're lazy. You have a one-track mind. You don't want to go out there and get it. You don't want to go out there and hustle. And you think that success happens overnight. And in
It
some
don't.
cases,
It don't.
it
It
don't. But
don't.
I'll tell you this:
It
when I
don't. I don't
started
care.
in
In
the
some cases, it don't.
well, I'm going to say this: when I worked in the mortgage industry and I first got into sales, I was making $19,000 a year. Right, that was back in 2000. Yeah, back in 2000. And my first month, or my second month, because my first month I had it just all fell apart. But I had to learn a lesson, a valuable lesson. But my second month working at the mortgage company as a loan officer. Okay. I made it was either between 10 or 20,000. I don't remember the exact amount because I know I was making like 20,000 some months and stuff like that. But I'm just saying it was instantly for me because I still put in the work. I followed the model that was presented to me, and I learned my products. I learned what the company presented to me. And if people, and what you're saying, if you look at Stormy Wellington, these people weren't making money because they didn't put in the work. She put in the work to become a multi-millionaire.
You have to put it to work. There's no other way. There's no other way. They said, let me just say this. They said, I watched something. They said, if you take all the money away from everybody and put it all in one pot, they said in 7 days, it will go right back in the same people's pockets that it was in. Because let me tell you why? Because their mindset. Because they been getting after it. You know what I mean? They ain't sleeping in. They waking up in the morning. They working on themselves. You see what I'm saying? They going
Multiple
to
streams of income.
yeah, they
Another
going to
thing.
church. Yeah, they going to church. They doing everything they need to do to be successful. And that's what I feel like everybody has the capability to do, you know. So I just feel like,
What the
you know,
church
the
have to do
thing
with
is,
it?
I ring. So the thing is, when I work for somebody, I ring the alarm every time. You know what ring the
Mm-hmm.
alarm means? I'm making so much money. They be like, shit, what is he doing? What's he got going on? Like, he got to be doing something wrong. No, let me tell you what I do. I reach out to my people. It's word of mouth. I get out there every day and I tell them about my products.
Building
I make people
relationships at the end
building
of the day.
relationships. That's what it's about. But you also got to be able to be presentable. You have to present yourself in a certain way as well.
Of
You know,
course.
that's very important in everything in sales. I don't care if you're trying to talk to a girl, you're trying to sell her on why she needs to talk to you.
You have to look the part. And you know what? I hate
It
when
is what
people
it
say
is.
fake it till you make it.
You
I
can't
don't
fake
love
it.
that. I
You
don't love
can't
that
fake it.
terminology.
Don't fake
Never
nothing
did.
about you.
Exactly. Because it's going to come back to bite you at the end. Now we got to get this show moving, and we're going to move on to hot topics right now, guys. And we're going to probably come back to this topic anyway, just based on tonight's topic. So,
This stuff that people need to hear. This stuff that people need to get some
well, we
energy,
coming
get
back.
up and go.
We are coming back to this in just a minute.
Oh, no, let's go to a hot
Trust
topic.
me.
Go. Hot topics.
So, guys, listen. Ring camera catches a man going crazy at someone's doorbell. Okay? Y'all, when I tell you this man lost his mind at somebody's front door, whoo, please watch the clip.
Open the door, please.
For what?
I just want to make sure that everything's okay. There seems to be something going on.
What do you
I would
mean?
have shot him already.
I don't know. I just figured I'd check on something.
I don't know
Just
what you
pulled up
want,
in the
man.
church.
Get out of my house.
Open this fucking door. Where's your
Bro,
daughter, man? Where's your daughter,
what are you
man?
talking about?
Where's your daughter? Who's in there with you?
Bro, if you
Bro,
don't
open this
leave,
fucking door. Open this door. I'm breaking it fucking down. You understand me?
Leave my house. You don't.
Are you okay? Is everyone
We
in this
are
house
okay.
okay?
What? Everyone's okay. What do you want? Can you leave my house, please?
You open the door, please.
You have nothing to do with my house. Can you leave my house?
You know what my name is?
I don't know who you are. You don't belong to this neighborhood. That's for sure.
This is my neighborhood, though.
Mm.
Yeah, I live there. I don't know you.
My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker. Open the door. This is my neighborhood. Open the fucking door. Now, or I will fucking end you. Do you understand me?
Let's move to the second video.
He got inside the crib.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Victor, you around? You might.
I thought nobody was home.
Get the fuck out of my fucking house! You think you can fucking shot me, motherfucker? I will save that little girl, you bitch! There's no fucking. You fucking liar! I can hear her. I can fucking hear. Look at you, bitch! You son of a. Oh, fucking kill me! Oh, you fucker! Man, hurry the fuck up, because I'm gonna drag his ass out. I'm telling you, who are you talking to, bitch? Who are you talking to, bro? Get the fuck, stand on the fucking ground. Who the fuck do you think you are? My name is Harry Dresden.
Wow.
Get out. This is the third room, bro. I'm giving you a fucking chance. Get the fuck out of my house. This is the third room, bro. I'm telling you, get the fuck out of my house. Please. Just answer the question. Get the fuck out of my house. Answer the question,
Okay.
please. There's no one in.
All right. So it's a long video, and the cops wind up coming. The homeowner was not at home at first, and he got back to the house. The man's already in his house. Dondi, I'm gonna let you start off first on this one.
Well, let me just start off and say, you need a security system or anything, man, give me a call, man. I'll give you a doorbell camera, outdoor camera, automatic door lock, so you'll be able to see what's going on and everything, man. Just give me a call. I'll take care of that. But that's crazy. It's just what it is. Dude looks crazy. You know, I don't know what's going on with him. The way I would approach him, he wouldn't even got arrested. You come and ask him about my daughter, first of all. You at my door, then you kicking in and stuff. I would have speeded from wherever I was and came and handled that man like that man did, but he wouldn't have got arrested. He would have had something else wrong with him, just to be honest with you. And I just got to say it as plain as day is like that. I'm not threatening nobody. I'm not saying it's just, you know, you came to somebody's home, you banged on his door, you said you're looking for his daughter, just violation in so many ways, you know, so. But now he's about to go somewhere where people probably gonna, you know, take care of him. So,
Well, in this video, he made a statement. We didn't get to that. The guy asked him a question, and he said something about being in the military. So I think he's a vet, and he probably suffers with mental illness at the end of the day. But
means nothing.
when you say it means nothing, what do you mean by that?
You put yourself in harm's way by coming to somebody's house and acting that way. So mental illness in that case, you're a grown man. That means nothing. People, I'm gonna act and then ask questions later. And I'm pretty sure 99.9% of other men are gonna do the same thing.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about this, because mental illness, some people are not taking their meds, which keeps them from out of, what do they call it? A semantic, when they're activated. And I have a friend of mine who is schizophrenic, bipolar, smart, beautiful, but made a lot of money when she was able to work. But because of her mental illness, she can't work anymore. And it's caused her to do things that I would have never expected her to do. Right. So I know mental illness is real, but like, what do we do? Like, how should he be handled at the end of the day? I know he's going to jail, or should he be taken to jail or taken to a mental institution? That is the question. And I'll say this with my friend, um, she was caught walking down the highway butt naked. Let me finish. Butt naked here in Georgia. And they didn't take her to jail because once they realized who she was, because she wasn't taking her medication, they took her to an institution. Right? Granted, she didn't do what this guy here did, because at the end of the day, what if he had a weapon, right? And caused harm, physical harm to someone, killed someone. I just think it's a thin line when it comes to the mental health, when it comes to that part, breaking the law. And I don't know what needs to be done in this country to help people with mental illness at this point. I don't have the answer. I'm not a psychiatrist. And maybe that's a show we need to do and bring a psychiatrist on here to talk
For
about it.
sure. I can't. I don't. If I
Because,
speak on that, I'm just gonna say something that's gonna tick a lot of people off.
well, let's tick the people off.
No,
I
I
want to
can't.
hear
What
it.
about so? I can't. I can't. I don't really want to. I don't really want to, because in that case, I don't care about mental illness. You asking about my daughter. You coming to my house. You kicking my door. You came into my house. Free that man. That's what I would say. So he come out, and as soon as he walk out, I'll punch him right in his shit. You know. So I'm just being honest. Like, but I don't think it needs to be an excuse to act a certain type of way. If you're harming yourself or something like that, yes, mental institution. But once you start harming other people,
Yeah,
jail, prison,
I agree.
underneath it, throw away the key.
I agree.
Especially if you're trying to harm women and children or somebody because of whatever disability they have. I don't think. But I do want to say this. People are not walking around saying that in high school that they were in the slow class. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody's walking amongst everybody. That's why you have to be selective about the people that you choose to have in your life. People that you choose to interact with. Yes, it's okay. Nod your head. What's up, big dog? But I'm not about to go over there and just indulge with everybody, because spirit is real. Energy is real, So you don't want to put your energy around a lot of certain things,
Even if
especially
that's
like
a
the family.
family member, even if that's your family member.
Yeah, even if it's that family member, that family member got to stay over there. If he's weird and he's touching on children or he's doing something like that, man
Oh,
got to
that's
go.
a whole nother
No,
situation.
yes, it is, and it's the same thing. If he's doing anything to harm anybody,
For me,
now
I don't think it's
if he just
mental
sitting,
illness.
look,
If
if
you
he
are
just sitting
touching
in the
a
chair
kid,
rocking and doing like this, no, it's no problem. But if you're hurting somebody, that's a problem. So that's all I'm saying.
Here's my thing. Anybody that's hurting children and want to use the line that it's mental illness, I'm not buying that.
That's the first thing they say.
Well, that's a lie, because you know right from wrong. You know you're not supposed to be touching little girls, little kids, little boys, whatever the case may be
I
at the
agree.
end of the day.
I agree.
And I was about to say this. A lot of people use mental illness to get out of damn trouble.
And that's what I wanted to say too. You said what
Yeah,
you took it
okay.
out of cap. That's what I was trying to do.
And I don't know. And that's why I say we need a psychiatrist. to really to really dissect this, because if I to be honest with you, I am not here for someone that wants to use mental illness and they robbed a bank, they robbed somebody or they hurt somebody or they've molested a kid or raped a woman. I don't want to hear shit about your mental illness at the end of the day, because I believe a lot of people try to use mental illness as an excuse to commit crime. That's my belief. And they
Well, I
think
think
that,
it's just an easy way to get out when it's time to go to court. You know what I mean, or whatever.
oh, they're
You know,
not
if
even
you can
getting
go
out of
spend.
trouble. They're not getting out of trouble. And guys, please drop in the chat what you believe when it, do you believe a lot of people use mental illnesses to um to make an excuse for their bad behavior or breaking the law?
But let's not get it twisted. Some people are thrown off. Some people are so because let me just tell you, it's all right to be a little. I tell people this: it's okay to be a little sick in the head, right?
Why is
But
it okay to be sick
but
in the head?
what makes you a piece of shit is when you sick right here in the heart. You know what I mean? Because the heart ain't gonna allow you to do certain things. The heart ain't gonna allow you to rob that
Okay.
bank. A heart ain't gonna allow you to do certain things. You know what I mean? It's not gonna allow you to do it. So that's what that like people gotta have a heart. People gotta have,
Well, they're demonic.
and that's
They
a
got
problem.
demons. They
And
got
let me ask you a
demons.
question. You just said about I said about 18 minutes ago. You said, what does God got to do with it? Or church?
I
Yeah,
didn't say nothing about, no,
no,
don't misinterpret my words. I
you
said,
said
what
church.
do
You said
church have to do with it?
what a church got to do with it?
Because your church
And
is in your heart, first of all. Let's
but
just
that's what
start
I
there.
mean. That's what I mean. So
Okay.
church is everywhere. You see what I'm saying?
So
Church should
it's
be
not a
there.
building. We go to the building to fellowship.
That's what I meant, and that's why I knew we were standing on that together.
Okay.
So that's what I was trying to get to. So I would be to say God. I meant to say church. You know what I mean? Because church should be right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but the gym is right here too, right? But right. The gym is right here too. You can do the gym at home. You can do the gym, but you still want to go to the gym every once in a while and work out. So that's why church is so good, because you need that. You need that
some people
food.
go to the
You need
gym
that
and don't
positive
even work
speaking.
out.
You need
Some
that
people go
energy.
to the gym to chat
But let me
it
tell
out.
you something.
They ain't
But at
even
least
working out. They ain't
but
losing no weight. They're not getting in shape.
80% of
So
success is showing up.
miss
So
me with that.
eventually they're gonna do 10 of them. They're gonna do 10. But if they was at home, they wouldn't have did 10.
I got a friend, her husband goes to the gym every damn day and he getting bigger and bigger.
he's not going to the gym.
Yes, he is. He's going to the gym. But guess why he's going there?
He's
To
going to
socialize. No, he goes to sit and talk with the fellas and laugh, and he ain't doing no workout.
Well, next time you talk to him, next time you get in the meeting with him or something, you need to say you need to do some reps when you go talk. You need to jump in, like for real, jump in. But at least he goes. At least he has the mindset to go. So eventually he's gonna start doing something.
He's been doing this for 20 years. So
I'm trying to help you, big dog. I'm trying to help you. Okay.
So let's move on to the second topic of tonight. I mean, hot topic of tonight. Lord have mercy. I think it's a photo we have. Okay. So I don't know how many of you guys are watching Beverly Hills Housewives, but I know a lot of us, well, the women, we wear Rachel Zoe's clothing. Love Rachel Zoe. She is a designer, and she's on the Beverly Hills Housewife now. But there was a situation where her husband at the time, I believe he's her ex now, started dating, I believe it's his secretary, because that's who he's with now, allegedly. And we talked about this last week, how these women, or not even women, these side pieces aren't afraid to be in public with these married women or married men. And I thought I had a quote on there. I can't see it. Where the side piece, that's the side piece on the left hand side. Rachel Zoe is the one with the crown. I love that. She wearing that crown, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And I love her style. I love her fashion. And I think the lady who's seeing her husband on the left hand side, or her ex husband now, she is a, what do you call the oh my god, a stylist. And I guess they had some words
The
because,
same thing Kim Kardashian was. A stylist.
yes, and they always stealing somebody man.
So she might turn into a billionaire.
Well, Rachel's old husband, he's very prominent, but Rachel
I'm talking about the
is
mistress. I'm
self-made.
talking about the mistress might turn into a billionaire. She's taking the Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
So I brought this up to say, like, again, we talked about this last week. Society today has no shame when it comes to dating a married man or dating a married woman. And should we hold the side pieces just as much accountable as we should the person that's cheating on the spouse? You got to take a drink to that, huh?
Oh, you asking me?
Yes.
Oh, you ready for me to go? Okay, listen. Yes. But the one thing what women are gonna sit back and say, they're gonna say they didn't know a lot of the times that he didn't give him a choice. So that's why if he gave him a choice, and that's why I tell men a lot to be very upfront with women. They'll really rock with you if you're upfront. You can say whatever you want sometimes. If a woman likes you, she gonna rock with you. So, so I think if that was the case, yes, the side chick should be accountable the same way as everybody else.
She knew.
So yes, she should be accountable because women think what you're doing, you're messing with a union. But no telling what the man's doing. He might be lying, saying I'm leaving her, she's divorcing me. And what's her name again? Rachel. What's her name?
Rachel Zoe.
Rachel Zoe could probably be giving this man hell too and making his household a hellhole where he has to reach out to this woman. So it's a lot of different scenarios.
He has to reach out to this woman
because she's talking about leaving him. She ain't let him get.
So that makes it right.
Going on.
So does that make it right for him to cheat because his house, they have issues in the household?
We need to talk.
They also have children.
Who's
in
the
the
man?
household.
Put the man up there beside them. How the man ain't up there? I didn't see what he got going on, man. Talk to him.
He got money.
Man, that don't mean nothing.
Well, it means something to a lot of these women. It means something. These women are out here chasing the bag.
That's why in a situation
They're
like
chasing
this.
the bag.
If I had a situation,
I agree,
man. Like that's why in a situation like this, because them guys are lame, lames with money. That's why I want to see him. Put him up there, man. I'm just, you don't gotta put him up there. I'm just saying. I just thought.
Colin's got to find.
No, I'm just talking. I'm just talking crazy.
You got to find her ex-husband and put a picture of him up there. But yeah, I feel like whether it's a man or a woman, that's the side piece. They are responsible as well because eventually you're going to
know about it.
If that man has somebody, even if he's lying to you at first. Okay, because 9 times out of 10, a man, if you can't call him while he's at home, he's probably got somebody. If he's not spending the night over at your house, he's probably got somebody. Okay, if he has to sneak around and not be in photos with you because you're out on a date with him or whatever, he's got somebody. So there are many ways there, and I think that the men give off the signs that they're married, and so do the women. So you have to miss me with all of that I did not know. And we are in what, 2026? Women know what are the number one excuses married men give to these women that they're cheating with. Oh, I'm about to get divorced. We're sleeping in separate beds.
We got businesses together. We got
We
kids
got
together.
businesses. The kids, I gotta wait
Yeah,
until the
yeah,
kids
all that. Yeah.
graduate. Like if you're that dumb and that lame, it's because you
Let me tell
want
you
to
what.
be dumb
All
and
right,
lame.
I ain't gonna tell you what I do.
What do you do?
Nah, that's not what I do. I'm not married, but if I wouldn't do it if I was married because I know I'm messing with God, and God, it ain't nothing good gonna happen from it when you mess with a union. You know what I mean? So y'all just need to go ahead and divorce or do whatever y'all gonna do, and so y'all can do what it is that y'all want to do, or
Yeah, and
go ahead and get all your blessings, stay together and get all your blessings and grow and and work through all the hard times. That's what a lot of people need
and
to do.
people aren't going to like what I'm about to say. These married men who are cheating and married women who are cheating, you are stopping your blessings.
It's a fact.
You are stopping your blessings when you
That's a
cheat.
fact.
And
If
your
you're
blessings
married,
yeah, if you're married. And when I say blocking your blessings, it could be something that affects your children, your
well, if you
bloodline.
ain't telling the truth, you're gonna stop your blessings, period.
Yeah,
If you're lying
there
and
you
you
go.
being fake and you hiding behind something and you being conniving and you sneaky and you ain't gonna get your blessings that way anyway.
And the
You
truth always
Yeah,
come to light. What you
exactly.
do in the dark
Exactly.
gonna come
You
to the light,
Yeah, you
baby.
might win for that
Keep
moment,
doing
but
it.
in the long run, ain't nothing good gonna come to you. And it's just what it is. It's just
And it never lasts. They get together, her and that man ain't
I
gonna
wasn't even
last.
talking about relationship. I'm talking about anything
So
in life. Anything. You gotta be truthful about everything.
absolutely. Absolutely. And so I want you guys to please drop in the chat what you believe when it comes to these side chicks and side dicks. Um
That was funny.
how they should they be held accountable just like the person that's cheating that's married, okay? And so we're going to get into tonight's
Yeah,
show,
I think they
guys.
do, but okay.
Yeah, I'm with you. Influencers, dreams, broke reality. Who lied to this generation? Who lied to this
Nobody
generation?
lied to him.
Nobody
No, let me
lied?
tell you who lied. Nobody
Mm.
lied to him. Nobody. And let me tell you why nobody lied to him, because this generation is flying. I heard JC say, I was listening to My President's Black the other day, and JC said a rhyme on there that just was crazy. He said, what he said, Rosa Parks sat. Rosa Parks sat so Martin Luther can run. Barack Obama ran so all the children can fly. He said something like that. I can't tell you what he said, but it was fine. Go listen to it.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is these kids don't want to work 9 to 5s. These influencers don't want to do that. These influencers are seeing the bigger picture. They see and they jumping. I heard Steve Harvey tell me something, and this is what made me quit the 9 to 5. I swear to God, I heard Steve Harvey say this. I put this in everything I love. And Steve Harvey, I never thought I would say Steve Harvey, the comedian, would make me do something, but he did. And he might look at this. Matter of fact, tag Steve Harvey in this so you can look at this. Steve Harvey,
Go
I was
ahead.
looking at Steve Harvey one day, and Steve Harvey said, hey man, if you really want to go somewhere, you gotta jump. You gotta jump off the cliff. You gotta jump. You can't sit back and stay comfortable. You gotta jump. And he said, when you jump,
It's called the leap of
a leap
faith.
of faith. And that's what he said. He said,
Yes.
and he said, you gonna hit your back on the curb, on the side, on the branches and everything. But what he said, God ain't gonna hit you, let you hit rock bottom. You're gonna end up start soaring like an eagle. And when Steve Harvey said that, I walked in my job so confident. I said, they told me something to do. I don't know what they told me to do, but they told me, they probably said, Don, this is what I need you to do. And I said,
You said,
no,
kiss my ass.
kiss my ass. I'm out of here. I'm 30 years old. I retired from working in 9 to 5. And I never worked a 9 to 5 a day in my life after that because of Steve Harvey. So, Steve Harvey, I appreciate you for that. And you could go back and probably Google what he said. So I know I didn't say it right, but if you go back and look at it, it's very inspirational, and you'll fly like an eagle too. And I ain't never missed a bill or meal, as you can see, at all.
So, how many followers do you need to actually become an influencer? One, 100, thousands, millions?
So, influencer.
Before you answer that, are people faking their success so they could look
Yes,
successful?
that's what the
Because we just talked about faking
yes,
it until you make
that's
it.
what the internet
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
That's what Instagram is. That's what TikTok is. That's them people's highlight
Hmm.
reel. They ain't showing you the struggling. They ain't showing you the crying. They ain't showing you the how I'm gonna pay this bill next week. They showing you the ocean view. They show, but they ain't tell you that they're down on a cheerleading tournament with their daughter, so they was going anyway.
Hmm.
But they showing you the ocean and the lovely lifestyle and everything. They ain't showing you the struggle on the internet. They're not showing you that. Show the struggle, and
Of
that's why
course.
the people that show the struggle. That's why Casanat's making $9 million a month when he was streaming. He's making Speed's making $4 million a month. Want me to tell you why? Because they showed the struggle. Casanat showed a rat running through his house, and that blew him up, blew him through the roof. Show the struggle. If you're gonna show the good stuff, show the bad stuff.
Show the bad
There you
stuff.
go.
And a lot of people don't want to do that. They want to be fake. And a lot of
Fake ain't in
these
my
influencers,
vocabulary. That is.
yeah, but a lot of these influencers are renting these outfits because you can go online nowadays and rent the
I bought this.
clothes, rent the rent the
I
purses,
bought this.
okay, and send that shit back.
That's
And a
lame.
lot of
Lame.
but a lot of these young people see all of this and they believe in the hype.
Lame.
And so they believe in the hype. I'm telling you, they are believing the hype. And what I did was I did some research. Okay. So I'm gonna pull up my research
Do your
here
research.
because this like really knocked me off my feet because a lot of
Knock
people
me right
believe
off
that.
of my
Oh,
feet.
now you a singer.
Can't
Lord have
explain
mercy.
why your love.
Oh my God. Save that for your lady.
I will.
Okay. So we all see these people that they say they're millionaires and all that. Okay, so with me doing my research, it says only about 4% of influencers are making real money. That means if you take 100 people, okay, that quit their job and become influencers,
4 people.
not 96 of them are struggling or are
Don't
broke.
do it.
Okay? And that's because they're not put first of all, the people who are at the top, they're putting in the work. They're putting in the work. And like you stated, they're keeping it real. They're being 100 about their lives, their lifestyle. They're not trying to sugarcoat shit for the internet. And my thing is, a lot of these kids aren't going to college because they want to be influencers. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this out loud. You cannot take an educated person, you can't take that education away from their mind. A mind is really and truly a terrible thing to waste. And what I mean by all of this is once you're educated, you got the skill set, the mindset, and you want to go out there and be an influencer on the side, fine. But you still got to pay bills. You still got to live. Okay. You're still going to have bills every day or every month. So there's no way around it. And a lot of them are being lied to by these people on the internet. They see them living a, a fabulous life. But like you stated earlier, AI, right? You can go on AI, you can take a picture of yourself, ask AI to put you in a three-piece suit, a two-piece suit, put you in an office, put you on a plane. AI can put you anywhere you want to be, dress you however you want to be dressed, and make people think that you got it going on. And some of these people are living in apartments, okay, ain't got no furniture. Okay, ain't got no car, or they're renting cars. I've heard about that too. I don't know about you, Dondi. A lot of people here in
I
Atlanta.
rent cars. I'm just being.
No, no, no. Well, you rent. Do you rent cars just to go to the club,
No, nah,
like
no.
Ferraris?
I rent a Toyota Camry. I rent
I'm talking about they're renting
I rent
Ferraris to go to the
I
club.
rent because I drive around so much and I be in different
Okay,
places.
we don't. We're not talking about the
Okay,
same
okay.
thing.
Oh, for Ferrari, no, I don't rent stuff like that. No, no, I don't. I don't rent
But
Escalade.
I'm just saying.
Now, if I buy a black truck every once in a while, if I got, like to go somewhere or something like that, that's how I kind of do it. Just get black.
Yeah, but a lot of these people are faking it.
But I, they are.
And what do you tell your young kids? What do you tell your young boys who see all of this?
Don't care about it. Don't care. Like, what if they cut off Wi-Fi? What you gonna do? Period. What if they cut internet off? What you gonna do? I'm still gonna eat. I'm still gonna strive like it ain't nothing. I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even know probably until 4 o'clock p.m. that the internet was cut off every day.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Like, I wouldn't know until I go try to check to see something. That's it. But other than that, I'm actually living life. Like I told you, it's boots on the ground. People are lying to you. People but at the same time, it's like that in everything. You know what I mean? I don't care what you do. Out of 100 people of what you do, 96%, 4% are only gonna make it, because 4% are only willing, the ones that are willing to have what it takes to put in the work and do what it takes.
And that's what I was telling you
And the
earlier.
other 96 are gonna be like, I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna go the easy way. Right? I'm gonna go the easy way. Like the easy way. The easy way is not. There's no such thing as the easy way. I want to go the hard way. I'd rather fight the bully first. I'm just being honest. I don't want to fight the weak person. I'll fight the bully just to show you that even if the bully beat me up, nobody else gonna bother me because I did something 96% of y'all would never ever do, would step up to this man.
Well,
so that's why I win.
Well, social media now has people quitting their jobs. Yeah, well, people are quitting their jobs to chase something that statistically won't even pay them.
Well, it's not about paying them sometimes. Some people just enjoy.
So how you gonna pay your bills? I enjoy doing this, but I know I'm not making money off of this.
People are doing this right now on Instagram. So it don't matter if they get money or not of it.
Yeah, it does matter.
How?
Because they're at home living with their damn parents because they can't afford to go out there and live on their own.
But even the people that are making money are like
clear. Let me be very clear when I say this, okay? Let me be very clear. People need to go and get these young kids, go get an education, because there are jobs out there that will pay them 100,000, that will pay them 200,000, will even pay them 300,000. And not everybody's going to be rich. Not everybody's going to be millionaires. But so if you're telling me you're making $200,000 to $300,000 or $400,000 a year, and you got a spouse, and together y'all making about $500,000 a year, that you can't live a good life.
You can live a great life for that, but guess what?
Exactly.
But guess what? You're still talking about 1% of the population.
Yeah, but there are jobs out there that will pay them. They think it's all on the social media.
I want to know about them. Who will pay me $400,000 a year right now? What job? If I go to school.
What do you mean?
If I go to school for 4 years right now, what school?
There's tech jobs. Okay. There are jobs, what we do in sales. There are all types of jobs.
But you don't have to go to school. You don't have to go to school to be in sales.
No, you don't, but you do need an education. And I mean, our forefathers, they fought for us to be able to go to school. Okay. And I'm never going to talk bad about someone becoming educated, going to college, getting a degree, or anything like that. I think it's very important.
But I would say, can I say something? Can I cut you off?
And I know that, and I do know college is not for everybody. I'm not saying that. Okay. Because if your child just isn't cut out for college, but still they can go get a trade. Okay. They still can take a trade and still be successful. There are welding jobs where they can become a welder. They can own their own company, learn electrician. There's so many other jobs and things out there. So I'm not going to dismiss getting an education
But you said a
at the
lot of
end of
stuff
the
you
day.
said was a trade. They can go to trade school and do that. Well, education.
Yes, they can do
That's
that as
education.
well.
That's education.
Yes,
You're right.
exactly.
You're right. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You ain't saying college. You said sometimes just education. Just the
Yes,
know-how, the knowledge.
exactly.
I agree.
But do something. Just don't rely on social media, is what I'm saying. Because social media obviously
I
ain't
definitely
paying.
don't rely on social media, but I think people enjoy social media. I think social media makes people feel good. Social media gets just from a positive standpoint. But let me tell you what
Well, if
social
you
media.
looking for social media to make you feel good, you got a
Can I
damn
tell you what's
problem.
so not because you get to see people, you get to see your auntie, you get to see your family, you get to see little kids grow up from 6 years old and they hitting the baseball over the fence, and there's a lot going on, and you
Oh
see
my
the
God.
cheers, you see a kid. So that's what. But let me tell you something about social media. What social media has ruined. It has ruined the 10-year, 20-year, 30-year reunions at school because
Oh yes.
because you already know how many kids that person got, what they look like, how many pounds they gained,
Oh my
and what
God.
kind of car they drive. You know everything about them before they even
I
walk
was
through the
going
door.
to say
But
that.
back in the day, you didn't know that type of stuff. You're like, oh, they go
So
such and such. Now you like,
you be
that's
shocked as
such
hell and I put on about 50, 80 pounds. Like, what the hell is going
now it's
on?
like you know already. You already know who this person is, and you haven't said a word to them in 30 years, and you know exactly who that person is.
No, that's a true statement. Social media has its good and its bad.
So that's all
Okay.
right. I'm just to bring the good,
Honestly.
you know.
And I think a lot of people, maybe they're tired of, being underpaid on their jobs
Man,
and they turn to social media. But again, when you're because you because you are underpaid, okay, that sounds like a personal problem. You need to do
so
something.
what
You need to fix.
what's happening in these workplaces is that the employees are better than the managers. So and the
I
people that are
agree.
doing
Not
hold on,
everybody's cut out to
and
be
the
a
people that are
manager.
doing the interviews are better than the managers. So the managers don't want to lose their job. So they're not hiring the certain people that need to be done to hit their quota because
A
they're
lot of managers are
yeah,
lazy.
because and they're gonna fear that this person's gonna take their job. And there's some people like me that will
Ah,
come in
100%.
bold, like, I'm gonna take your job. And I'll tell you. So they fire me before I even step in the building. So, and like I said, I ring the alarm. I tell you, I ring the alarm everywhere I go. And you should ring the alarm when injustice happening, when people ain't right, when people lazy, when people ain't working
Well,
hard as you.
Dondi,
Get them out of there.
Dondi, you are not supposed to let your right hand know what your left hand is doing.
Man, I'll let my right hand and my left hand know
Okay.
what I'm gonna do it and then do it. And then show
Well,
everybody I
you just
did.
said it got you fired. You just said it got you
Man, listen,
fired.
I've been fired from 2 or 3 jobs, right? I get been fired,
Hmm.
but I've been fired for ringing the alarm, for busting, to be like, what's this dude doing to be so successful? You know, and then not letting unjust happen, not letting somebody hate on me, not letting somebody
I'm with
talk on
you. I'm with
somebody else.
you on that.
I'm gonna stand up for it. I'll lose a job every single day. I don't care about that because guess what? I'm willing to go sell fruit. You know what I mean? I'm willing to go sell fruit and make fruit cups.
But you have that mentality. Some people don't have that. They don't have
But
that
get it.
drive.
If you
So they're
if you want to
used
be
to, you
successful,
can't tell these people to get it
if
when
you
they
want
don't have it
if you
within
want the
them.
money, if you
If
want the
you don't
respect,
have that within your heart, if you don't have hard work, dedication, if you
all right,
can't even motivate your damn self, you gotta.
you gotta learn. You
I
gotta
got
start. Listen, let me tell you something. I struggle too.
these folks ain't
Listen,
doing
Tonya,
that.
I struggle
Okay,
too. I struggle too. There's sometimes I'll be down on myself. There's sometimes I'll be down. But then guess what I do? I listen to somebody who's up. And guess what it does? It brings me right up. It makes me say, yes,
that's
yes, I
you.
am Superman. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes,
Not
yes, I am
Superman.
that.
Oh
Yes,
my
I am
god.
him. Yes, I am that
Okay,
guy.
what's your kryptonite?
Yes, I am that guy.
Okay,
Yes, I can make it happen.
Lord.
Yes, there's nothing that can stop me. Can I go out and make $10,000 this week? Of course I can. Now, guess what? I might fall a little short, but hey, Is $7,500 good in a week? Is $5,500 good in a week? It's more than the average person, but I'm reaching
But a
for them.
lot, exactly, and a lot of people don't have that mindset. They want it,
Go get
Dondi.
it.
They want it. They don't even know how to do
Man,
it.
listen to me. Come listen to The Truth Ain't In Us, and we'll take you there. Call us. Ask us what your problem is, and we'll
They
tell
want to
you.
listen.
I'll tell you from a man's standpoint. Tonya will tell you from a woman's standpoint, and we'll turn the world up. Listen to us. Come to us. That's all.
I will definitely say we both are successful when it comes
For
to
sure.
sales.
And they even sales, but we're successful in life. We're successful in our families. We're successful in our careers. We take care of our children. We love God.
Yes.
We get after it.
Amen to
You
that.
know what I mean? That's why. That's why. That's why. We do the right things when nobody's watching. And that's what everybody else needs to start doing. That's character. Don't be a character.
And a lot of these people don't have character.
Don't be a character, but build character. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Don't be a character.
Absolutely.
Build character. And watch what happened to your lifestyle. Yes, you probably ain't got nothing today. Yes, you ain't got nothing this week. But I tell you what, by May, watch what you have. If you buckle down and you buckle your bootstraps and you really go get off the internet for a minute and go out there and make it happen, Captain.
And they don't realize too, I think that self-perseverance is very important. You got to believe in yourself.
You have to.
First of all, if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect me to believe in you?
Man.
How do you expect me to believe in you and you don't even believe in
God
yourself?
made you you. Why do you think God made you you? You
Okay.
can do major things.
I tell people that, and that's why I go back to the young lady on the team. And I had to fire some people too, because again,
sometimes you can fire, but guess what you can always do? You can always rehire.
What?
That's the beautiful thing.
Oh, hell no. If I fired them, I know. If I fired them, it was for a reason.
Okay.
They have no self-motivation. The biggest thing in being a manager, one of my pet peeves, is dealing with grown-ass people who are children. They're like kids.
Don't say, hey, listen, let me tell you.
They're like kids. They got problems. They got an excuse why they can't work. They got an excuse why they ain't making no money. They got an excuse for every damn thing going on in their lives, except why aren't you closing deals?
Listen,
why aren't you building relationships?
Can I piss a lot of people off?
Piss them off because, damn it, if I'm making $20,000, $30,000 a month and you saying you want to make it, work. Put in the work. And you know what we did was so damn easy.
I don't know.
You
gotta get out there again.
Go ahead.
But you said something that triggered me. You said people are like grown folks are like children. And let me say this, and I'm not gonna say this about every teacher, but teachers, the people that are leading our generation, I would say 45 and under, they're glorified students. And let me tell you why they're glorified students, because they act like children. And let me tell you why they act like a child psychologically, because they're waiting on 3 o'clock bell like a kid. They're waiting on spring break like a kid. They're waiting on summer break like, oh, summer, like a kid. You see what I'm saying? They're dealing with kids all single day. So just like the cops need to get psychological evaluations every Friday, the teachers need to get psychological evaluations every Friday. Do we need to pay our teachers more? Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course. But also you can't take that same energy you had in high school hating on people back into the school when you come back. You hating on that kid because he's walking into school with new Jordans every Friday. Just ain't what you was hating on him 20 years ago when you was in school. You hating on that pretty girl that's the head of the cheerleading squad, and you're a fucking teacher. You're a coach. You're a principal. You're a counselor. And then, because guess what? Put a window in every counselor's window. I go into a counselor's house, office. They don't have not one window.
You're so passionate about this. I have to. I gotta ask you: are you having problems with the teachers?
My kids are 19 and 18. I lived it through. but y'all are going through it.
Okay.
A lot of other people
Who's
are going
y'all?
through it. And they're
Oh,
dealing with it
yo,
now
true.
with their kids. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
Dealing with a
yes,
teacher that's hating on their kids. No, be a teacher.
yes.
Be a, you know, don't worry about what a parent looks like or what a parent got going on. The parent was the one
Yeah.
that birthed this kid, but y'all got him just as much as the parent. So we need to put more on these teachers and educators and counselors and principals, because they're the one leading the next generation. They got fake pages and shit like that,
Well,
trying to follow a
I
suit.
feel like a lot of them, because they're underpaid, they don't care as much
Well, get them
anymore.
out of there and get the ones who care out.
So,
Because you're dealing with the youth, you're dealing with our kids, you're dealing with the new generation. Get them out of there. If you got any bad energy
and they're very
dealing with our
impressionable.
babies,
So I will say
get them
that.
out of there. Any bad situation, get them out of there. Because you're dealing with our babies, you're dealing with the next generation, regardless about his daddy. Because that kid probably ain't got no daddy. That kid probably ain't got his mama. So he's coming to you. You need to just teach him.
Yeah, but that's not the teacher's responsibility to be these kids' parents nowadays.
Man, you got them 10 hours a day. You got them longer than the parents.
Okay.
Man, you got to be.
And then they got to, regardless, they got to deal with these parents. The parents want to come there and fight and do all this extra stuff. It's a lot they have to deal with.
That don't happen a lot. Ask about the PTA meetings.
Oh, hell yes, it do. There are a lot of things that don't even make the news that we don't even know about.
Because the teacher started it. And the parent life. And guess what?
Now you've lost me. Now you've lost me. The teacher, listen. You're dealing with some badass kids.
Suspend them.
Okay? And I'm not saying all the kids are bad at the end of the day, but you do, in any race, we have good and bad, right?
We got good and bad teachers too.
Exactly. That's why we see some of them going to jail for having sex with their students.
That's psychologically
or whatever
terrible.
the case.
So these are some of the mindsets that we got teaching our new generation.
We got bad apples in everywhere. Every situation.
Get rid of them. A lot of people are defending the bad apples. They defending them.
Who's defending that?
Man, don't let me get into it. I'll tell you about 3-4 stories. We ain't gonna get into that.
No, we're not getting into your long stories tonight. Not right now, because we got to get ready to go.
So I'm sorry. I'm just telling you about it.
Oh my God. Well, guys, it is time for us to sign off. But before we go, I'm getting ready to pull up my truth bomb so we could talk about it. I just love that. Don't you, Dondi? I think, are you on your phone?
I was on my mom's side.
You just like the kids. You talking about the people on social.
What you gonna do?
You on air, and you are on your
what you gonna do? Be a
phone,
bad teacher and sit in prison? Tell the police on me? Now we'll get in trouble for having attention span.
I'm just saying. Like,
that's what's happening.
You can't even put your phone down. You want the kids to put their phone down, but you can't put your phone down.
But I'm not gonna sit to the principal's office right now, right?
I'm just saying.
I can't.
We got to practice what we preach. That's all I'm saying. Practice what we preach. So it's truth bomb time. So I'm going to ask a few questions, and we're going to then sign off. Would you rather make $80K stable or chase $1 million online with no guarantee? If you can make $100,000 versus chasing $1 million on the internet, what you going to do? And I want you guys to answer in the comments. Are you going after the million that's not guaranteed, or are you going to take $100,000 a year?
I'm going after both.
That's not the question. It's either or.
I don't want.
I know you're going after both, but I'm just saying.
I don't want $80,000 a year. I don't want
it. So you're going to chase the 1 million.
Yeah. Okay. Not on the internet. I'm gonna chase the internet with my boots on the ground, like I'm supposed to.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Like I'm gonna with my boots on the ground. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you gonna be starving for a
Yeah,
while,
if
especially if you
if
got
you
kids.
sit and tell
What if you got little kids? So you got little kids and you just gonna starve. Okay, got
no.
you.
Check this out. This is what I'm gonna do. So you said 80,000,
Mm-hmm.
and that's I come to work every day. You tell me when I come to go. You tell me you tell me where to go. You tell me when I can come. You tell me if I can go to my son PTA meeting. You tell me if I can go on Saturday morning to my son's game.
Oh
You
my
tell me if I
God.
can go.
Why
That's
can't
for
you keep it simple,
$80,000.
sir?
But
Why
for a
can't you
million,
keep it
but for a
simple?
million, I'm chasing it for my dream.
No,
And
no
if I'm
guarantee.
chasing a million, I might just fall short of the million. If you reach for the moon, you land somewhere in the stars. So I might just get
Oh.
60
Or you might just make
$500,000. I like
no,
the
you might
million.
just make nothing. And you may make
I'll
nothing at
take that.
all.
I might die, so I might make nothing anyway. So
Okay, next
all right.
question. Is being an influencer a real career or a temporary
Man,
trend?
Casa not making $9 million a month. Speed's making
And
$5 million a month.
okay,
Of
let me
course
ask
it
you a question.
is. You better get a
And
Twitch
guess
or
what?
something or do
There are
something.
200 there are 200 plus influencers today on the
200
internet.
plus.
And
That's it.
how 200
Oh, 200
million
million plus. Okay.
plus.
They ain't no
Yes.
good. You gotta work hard at it. You gotta start doing the push-ups. You gotta start going to the gym. You gotta start thinking nothing but social media and goddamn what's
Oh my
going on in the
God.
world and Twitch. You gotta get on everything. You gotta do a talking about comment on everything. Subscribe, motivate.
And guess what, guys? He won't even
I'm gonna
do
do
it.
it now. I'm telling the
Anyway,
world I'm doing it.
so you talk all that
Casanat make
talk,
$9 million
and,
a
and
month.
yet you not even putting in the work.
Casanat make $9 million a month.
Okay. Okay, but you don't even
Speed
want to
make
get to where he
$5
is.
million a
You have
month.
proven my point tonight. Damn it. You've proven my point. Okay, let's keep it going. Okay. And are we raising kids to work or to be seen?
I'm raising mine to work. Get out there. Because when you work, you're gonna beat everybody out. You know what I mean? If you line up 10 people and you work, there's not gonna be one person in that line that probably gonna work as hard as you. The other 8 you're gonna beat. Straight up.
Okay. So what's worse? A job you hate or a dream that ain't paying you?
A job you hate.
I agree with that.
A job you hate. A dream that
I
ain't
agree with
paying you.
that.
Keep going, keep waking up, keep getting out there, keep goddamn fighting, keep doing everything you're supposed to do. Keep writing your goals out, keep showing up every day, outdo whatever it takes to fight for your dreams. Because that at the end of the day, that's gonna make you happy. That's gonna make you live the way you want to live. But living somebody else's dream is not the way.
And my final thing is, when are we getting our 30 seconds video
A 30-second video
from
is
you?
57. You're
when are
wrong.
we getting this
So
video?
you're wrong. It's 57. I'm right. So you go get it immediately. I was sending it. I'm about to do it now.
Just
I'm about to do it
saying,
now. Let's
like
do it right now.
all the noise tonight, it ain't
Let's
backed
do it
up
right now.
nothing.
Hold on.
I'm
I'm
just
doing it right
saying.
now.
I'm just saying. No, we ain't
No,
doing
we do it
nothing
right now
right
while we
now.
end it. You
We
go ahead
about
and
to
do
end
your thing.
the
Let me do
show.
my thing.
No, we're about to
You
end
end
the
it. I'm
show.
still gonna do my thing.
Yeah, okay. Well, guys, it's been a great show. I've enjoyed Dondi. Okay. He's working toward he is definitely working toward being a host on the show.
See, I'm about to get
Okay.
fired already. See,
Please.
she basically said, I'm about to fire this motherfucker if he don't act right. This basically let me translate for you. I'm about to fire him if he don't act right. Yeah, he might have a little something going on. Yeah, he might be doing, but he ain't doing what I'm telling him to do. And he about to get fired.
I'm not telling no, I'm telling you
But
what to
guess what, Tony?
do
I'm gonna do
to
what you
grow
tell
the
me to do. I'm gonna
show.
do listen.
To grow the
Whatever, let's
show.
just grow the show. I
That's
want to do
it.
whatever you tell me to
That's
do.
it.
Listen, I don't listen to nobody, but get what? I'm about to listen to Tonya Wilder. Tonya Wilder, I'm about to listen to her. I know that.
I can't with you tonight. Guys, please like and subscribe to our show. I hope you enjoyed us tonight. I know you guys are loving Dondi. Okay. All right. So great show. Dondi, any final words for our viewers?
Man, get after it, get after it, get after it. You know what I mean? Like, no procrastination is assassination to your destination. So get up off the couch,
This I was
stop
talking.
like really whatever the goal is, write it out, have a plan, execute it. If you fail, it's not. We don't. There's 2 days we ain't worried about. We ain't worried about tomorrow, and we ain't worried about yesterday because we can't control them. But we can worry
Amen.
about today. So today, get after it. Today, write out that plan. Today, get after. Go after whatever it is that you want. And if you fail at it, it's not a fail. It's a lesson learned. That's all I gotta say. Let's get after it. Appreciate for having me. I'm not fired today. Hopefully, I'll be back next week, and we're gonna rock it out again.
God, yes, and guys, next week we'll be back. We will have a guest. It's a female guest that we're bringing on the show next week. You guys are gonna love her. Um, she is fabulous, and I don't want to say
Who
her
is
name
she? I
right
don't even
now.
know her. How am I guest host? I don't know shit, man. This is crazy. I know I'm about to get fired. That's how you know you about to get fired, man. I'm about to act the way I want to act. Yeah.
You are going to be on
Act the way
there
I
to
want to
meet
act.
her. First of all, you have a
You know you about to get
you're
fired.
supposed to
You
be
just
on a
act the way you
meet.
want to act.
He was supposed to be on a meeting in a meeting with us, remember? And you didn't answer your phone that day. So there you go. This is what I got to deal with, people. Okay, this is what I got to deal with. But anyway, love you down to the ground, Dondi. Okay, we will be back next week, same time, different topic. Yes, we different topic. Love you guys.